Ba, ba, ba. Welcome back. Today we're playing the Cayo Perico Heist, the newest heist in Grand Theft Auto Online. It's been out for a little bit, but it's still the newest real big thing. They've been rolling out more content from this update slowly. I think they're done now. I think they're done adding in all the new vehicles and such. GTA Online is kind of my happy place. I know that that's like weird, especially because of how fucking horrible the community can be. Looking at you tryhards, KD Warriors, and all that. But we're not worried about that today. Not for this video. We ain't going to be seeing any of them. We're running this Cayo Perico heist. It's the first heist you can run solo, and that's what we're doing. We're taking the Longfin to the main dock. Then we're going to enter through the drainage tunnel. Escape point doesn't matter. I do things at night. Double tap for free suppressors, and we're ready to go. Outfit doesn't matter either. There's no good selections, in my opinion, with the Longfin entry. And we're gonna hang a pretty hard left here. Jump this rock. The Longfin is quite a fast boat. I believe it's the fastest boat in the game. That's what I've heard. I don't know. I don't use a lot of boats, so I can't say from experience, like, oh yeah, dude, no, this is the fastest boat I've ever used. I mean, it is, but I've used like 5 boats. Alright, we'll kind of back it up, back it in. Beep, 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 beep. Don't beach. Get off the boat. Trying to avoid that guy's view. We're gonna deal with... Oh, shit. We're gonna deal with that guy. Probably. But for the moment, first we deal with him. One quick little pew-pew in his head. Got both of them. Pew. Take out the camera right there. Now we want to get kind of close. We want to make sure we don't fuck this up. We got him. So, because we're going through the drainage tunnel, we don't need to find the bolt cutters to open up these chain fences. We got the cutting torch. So even if you don't want to do that entryway, it's worth discovering it so you can do that prep and getting the cutting torch because it's faster than bolt cutters and the prep itself is stupid easy and quick. But frankly, I think that's the best entryway. Alright, so now we've cut off the lights and the CCTVs on the island. I believe the CCTVs and the lights in the compound are still going to be on. So, go ahead and hop this here, so we don't have to worry about that CCTV now. Cut this bad boy open, because in here, we've got secondary target number 1. A little bit of yayo. A little bit of ganja. So we're going to take it. The yay is worth the most money out of all the things you can actually reach solo. It takes up exactly half your bag per pile. So fighting 2 is the way to go. If not, the next best thing is that and then fill in the rest of the bag with the weed. So. But if you get an office with 2 paintings in it, while it's not as good... It still is good. You feel me? Is that car coming? I guess not. There's a car that comes that way. Kind of just quickly U-turn on the airstrip. You also don't have to worry about them finding bodies. Apparently they don't care. I guess guys just like croak on the regular here. Probably get fed to the panther. Alright. Grab what you can. 416. 416 G's, my guys. Cool. And those dudes over there are completely uninterested in whatever caused the lights to go out. So now we're done with like the island itself. So it's back to the Longfin. Get in there. It's time to drive. Now we're going to the compound. The compound can be intimidating when you're alone, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I've done this a bunch of times, so I kind of got a system that I stick to. So, but I'm also not a great shot. So if I get quiet, that would be why. Gotta focus a lot of energy into every bullet so that it hits like a fucking Kamehameha wave. I've done none of the distraction preps, or the disruption preps. So in the event that I fuck up, everyone's got fantastic guns, full armor, and attack helicopters will show up. We play high risk, high reward over here. Go ahead and hit G to get yourself that rebreather action. Did you notice when I was cutting the fences, the chains around the fences, that the cutter was blue? And now the cutter is red. Fascinating. We'll have another fence to cut, so pay attention if you didn't. But it's red there. It's a little hard to see because I killed the lights, but it is red there.
Excellent. Did I ever tell you about the sewers in my hometown? It was there I first decided to join the Navy. Perhaps it will have the same effect on you. We will see. Off you go.
And the lights cut back on when you hit E, because why not? Let's go discount riffraff. All right. Yeah, so the lights and CCTVs in here still work.
You did not get sucked into a turbine. I knew you'd be fine. How likely is it I have two operations in the same way, huh? Now, we look for the vault.
Take out that. Where is he? Go. Ping on his position. Take him out. There's a guy gonna walk up over here, so we wait and we take him out. It's all a matter about being patient but quick, but also kind of knowing your route. You know, like your first couple times might be a little sketchy because you're trying to figure out what's the most efficient way to make your way through this compound while having to deal with the least guards. Technically, I didn't need to deal with the heavy Gatling gun guy, the minigunner, but I choose to because he gets in the way. His patrol route is wide and covers a lot of ground, and he even goes up into places that I need to be. Ooh, spooky stuff. So if it's just one guard you're shooting at and you fuck up that headshot, just dump. Just dump. All right. So we'll come over here now. Take him out. He's not in the way at the moment, but he will be. Come up here. Wait by this plant right here. Ass to the plant, because that guy's coming around. And once he shows up, pew.
You find a locked door. In my experience, you can also find a key.
So things are looking pretty good, actually. Don't forget to come over here and check the safe. There's a pistol in here too.
Always worth
And then if you come over here, you can find a key in Los Santos that opens this. You get this gun. You can keep it. I already have it, so I'm not. I imagine it's gonna maybe. I didn't pay attention. Maybe it added more to my take because I already have it. But that gun is based on the golden gun from 007, which is pretty cool. And so far, it seems like it's been a one-shot kill on pretty much everything I've shot with it. I haven't shot any players with it yet, though. Now we have the fingerprint hacking game. It's pretty straightforward. You're just, matching up the fingerprint with the one you're matching up the one on the left with the one on the right. Once you get the hacking device, if you've got a casino with a hacking device practice thing, then you can practice this in there. And if you get good at it, you should be able to get good enough at it that you can get that done in under a minute. Also, don't walk around with that golden gun. Now pay attention. The drill was red at the grate. The torch is blue here. But it was red at the grate. Also, those torches require tanks for fuel. That's what the bottom piece is for. It's like a attachment. So pulse it. Pulsing it seems to be quicker. And there it is. Fun fact, there's a fences fee once you get done with the heist. When you grab the primary target, the fences fee is already adjusted out of what gets added to your take. But it's not already adjusted for your secondary targets you grab. Minorly annoying to me, but alright, we're going to actually wait, let that guy do his round all the way back here so he doesn't see us. Sometimes it's just safer and better to wait a minute. Alright, line our shot up with this guy. Pew. Come over here. Unlock the door. If you didn't find the keys, you'll have to go around the long way. It's not a big issue. These guys are like deaf unless a bullet whizzes past them 30 yards away. I enjoy the fact that your character never, ever remembers this button. So he's always sitting there kicking the door angrily. Alright, we're out of the compound. Take that guy out. Grab a vehicle. Ideally, this motorcycle is the easiest one to get. But, Also, you can throw all 5 of your stickies on there, on that helicopter, because that's Mr. Rubio's helicopter. And if you fuck up and he starts chasing you, you can detonate them and it'll send him right back. But the reason you need to make sure you have a vehicle is because you'll die from this fall otherwise. Make sure to put your rebreather on and just swim. Just swim. Swim off towards the, anything but the island. This is why I said at the beginning, exit path doesn't matter. You see, Rubio got into his helicopter and he gave up immediately. You just keep swimming for a little bit. Just keep swimming. And eventually your HUD disappears. Boom. You swam away from the whole Cayo Perico back to Los Santos, just like Robin Hood Men in Tights. I don't think you ever got picked up by your submarine or any other boat. You swam that whole way. That's my headcanon, and I enjoy that. All right. That's not a bad take right there. 1.69. Did we get our Elite Challenge? Elite Challenge on hard mode is worth 100 Gs. Of course we got the Elite Challenge. The bags were full. We did it in under 15 minutes. Basically, a 1.8 million was the take here. Alone. So, yes, granted, you won't usually get the pink diamond. Still, the Cayo Perico Heist solo has become the hard or the has become the strongest solo grind in GTA Online if you want to make your money legitimately. If you want to mod whatever, I guess do you, but like you can get banned for that and stuff. And mod menus cost real money, which is dumb. But if you're like me and you want to play the game legit and you want the hardest, strongest, best solo grind, this is it. Hands fucking down. It used to be the import export cars. You would, fill your garage with all the standard range and shit and mid range and then just sell top range. Nah, this beats that by a long shot. You can have the preps done. If you do minimal preps just to launch the heist, you can have the preps done and the heist finale done with them in an hour or less once you get the flow. It's all about getting the flow. And with that said, I think we'll call it here. That was a success. I will see you all next time. Farewell.